This is Jason Lassiter with Flip This Town Tour, and I have my guest, Joel Farrell, with me today. How you doing, Joel?
I'm doing good.
That's
Thanks,
great,
Jason.
man. That's great. So what's going on in the world today of real estate, man, with you? I know you're doing some mortgages now, and you got that going on. And what else you got going on, man?
Yeah, it's a really unique time. So I've been in the mortgage industry since 2006. I had my own real estate investing journey that I'm still on. And I started a podcast a couple of years back called Strive for 25. And what I'm seeing right now, well, first off, the real estate industry, it's frozen. There's just the level of activity.
I totally agree. I did many rehabs early last year, and a lot of these houses just sat. It was just like so weird, man. They just sat. They weren't selling as quick. It's just very strange market.
Definitely, and rates literally doubled from December 21 into May of 2022. Doubled. I knew right then and there that there was going to be a massive change in the markets, and we've seen that the last couple of years. Or as fast as things moved, from 2020 with the COVID pandemic, and then rates seeing all-time lows. 3.25 had always been the all-time low of rates, and then we saw rates in the low twos on a 30-year fix. So prices went up, and then now we're in this kind of frozen period. And at some point in time, rates will come back down, and then I'm just fearful for that because the people who are not ready, who want to purchase real estate, may be locked out again because prices are going to continue to go up. And so we're just in a weird time. Yeah,
we definitely are. What are you seeing right now? Who are most of the buyers you're seeing? Are you seeing new couples? Are you seeing people downsizing that are trying to get mortgages? Just certain circumstances going on with them. What type of ages are you seeing? With buying right now on the mortgage sides?
Because I'm licensed in 20 states. So from, Northern Virginia, DC to Florida, Carolinas, Texas, Midwest, a little bit of California. So each area has got its own, I think, unique patterns of what's going on. But the most common, there's three tranches of clients that are doing things. And it's really people doing things because they have to.
Yeah.
You got first-time home buyers that want to get into the game, and it's harder than ever in terms of affordability. You have people with life events, you mentioned downsizing or divorce or growing family, things that happen.
Yeah, going into a nursing home, estates, all these different life circumstances. As you know, it constantly happens to us all, right? Certain circumstances where we have to downsize, or we're gonna get a newer house, or we just got married. We want to buy a first-time home. So I noticed you cater a lot to IT. Even myself, I have a background in IT. And I know people in IT, they're always wanting either an investment property or they want to buy a new house for the first time. So that's a big area, especially in the IT field,
Well, yeah. I mean, and that's kind of the third tranche is people that are investing, whether it be fix and flips or just your, normal long-term rental, et cetera, but building onto their portfolio. And the IT, I've had somebody on my podcast, and I tell a story all the time. His name is DeMarco Anderson, a regular guy, literally came from nothing. He had a goal to build a portfolio. He was in IT. He ended up getting several full-time remote jobs, stockpiled cash.
Wow.
Bought the first property. And then the next year bought the second one, turned the one through a rental. Did that 5 times in 5 years. Each time buying the next one as a slight upgrade. And I'll be honest, not all the transactions were easy because as you scale and we have to be able to fit somebody into ratios, being able to offset a mortgage payment and have a lease and have the tax return showing, rental income, because we all know when you have a tax return with a business or real estate schedules, there's going to be expenses. And so those expenses can, affect how we use income for qualifying. But we got these deals done, and he's built a portfolio, I think, over $2 million now.
Nice.
And so he's planted his seeds. And the IT mentality specifically is because I worked with a lot of people in that field, very analytical, very purpose-driven, very driven in general. And DeMarco's plan was build these assets, plant these seeds, because I can't do this forever. I can't work 2 full-time jobs forever. At some point, I want to be able to take the foot off the gas pedal. And so that's kind of where he's at right now. He's taking that foot off the gas a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if you're not doing these things, you're going to get left behind. And
that's right. That's right. How many rentals does he have, or does he just do fix and flip?
He's just pure long-term rental. I mean, he's got 5 total properties right now.
Okay. So he's got an IT background. He's got 5 properties right now. And is he using hard money or private funds, or is he just using regular?
All just regular conventional financing. Now,
conventional.
This is, I think it's a choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you decide, hey, I want to build a portfolio, how are you going to do it? Some people want to spend their time on finding a really good deal, fix and flip, add value that way. He chose, hey, I want to spend my time with a job, save money. It's more methodical, less risk, and then acquire rentals through buying the next primary residence, turn the old one to rental, put low money down, 5% down. And so he's spending the extra energy on the job to save more money. Whereas somebody like yourself doing fix and flip, you got the resources and connections and the ability to, spot a really good deal, acquire it,
absolutely,
it, add value. So it's a choice. Where do you want to spend the extra time that you have?
Exactly. I mean, I get so many emails and calls right now from private and hard money lenders telling me, hey, if you got a deal, we can do it 95% of funding of the LTV, and